We have also studied Buddhism for many years. From the time I started to study Buddhism, I started to study Buddhism at the age of 26. When I came into contact with Buddhism, I am over 70 years old this year. Enlightenment or not, can't say no, just a little bit. In other words, I am not too confused about mundane and supramundane dharmas. To not be fascinated is to not be distracted by it. How does this statement explain? Ordinary people's six sense organs will have thoughts when they contact the six dusts, and they will have greed, hatred, ignorance, and arrogance. When you see it's beautiful, it's easy to see, then look a little more. When you hear it, you like to hear it, that's deluded. Enlightened people look the same whether they look good or not, and their minds are pure and equal. Why are they all the same? To be honest, all appearances are illusory. What is good looking is illusory, and what is not good looking is still illusory, so it is equal. And the mind will not be turned by the outside world. This is enlightenment. Therefore, we Buddhists should always reflect and check ourselves. Are we really enlightened? To what extent did you realize it? Just in daily life, when the six sense organs touch the realm of the six dusts, to test yourself, is there any skill, kung fu? Just in daily life, when the six sense organs touch the realm of the six dusts, to test yourself, is there any skill, kung fu? Still engaged in the cycle of life and death in the six realms, how can this be? Kung fu is in contact with the outer realm. Whether it is the world law or the Buddha law, you can keep it clear, and unmoved. This is called learning Buddhism. Our Buddhist fellow practitioners, the first lesson in Buddhism is to accept the three refuges. We have explained the three refuges very clearly and thorough. Have you taken refuge? Refuge means returning, looking back. Have you returned? Did you rely on it? If the three refuges in form are performed in a ceremony, but in fact there is no turning back, and there is still no reliance. This refuge is false, not real, and in name only. To take refuge in the Buddha is to be enlightened and not confused. To take refuge in the Dharma is righteous but not evil, and to take refuge in the Sangha is to be pure and not defiled. Have we achieved these three? These three items are all in the title of the sutra, which shows the consummation of the title of the sutra. Only after being self-awareness can we be awareness of others. In fact, enlightenment is also a relatively difficult task. Why do we have to be awareness of others enlightened? Enlightenment is to educate sentient beings and save others. I just saved myself. Why should I save others? Can I save people after I become a Buddha? Let me tell you, if you have this thought, I will tell you honestly that you cannot become a Buddha. Why can't I become a Buddha? Consciousness breaks the barriers of troubles. Awareness of others breaks the barriers of knowledge. Your afflictions and barriers have been broken, and you have become enlightened. That state is the status of an arhat or a pratyeka Buddha. In the perfect teaching, it is said that it is a bodhisattva with the 7 stages of faith, protection of the truth bodhisattva. And the perfect teaching is below the 7th stages of faith. In the other teaching, it is said that it is a bodhisattva with 3 sages, who have not ascended to the stages of development. That is to say, if you don't set your mind to help others, you can't break through the barriers of knowledge. Therefore, if you want to become a Buddha, you must help others to learn Buddhism with all your heart and soul. We help people as much as we know, and we decide not to be stingy with the Dharma, and this merit and benefit are extraordinary. The so-called merit and benefit is the breaking of the 2 barriers just mentioned. After the 2 barriers are broken, you are a real bodhisattva, not a fake bodhisattva. but a real bodhisattva, the Dharmakaya guru mentioned in the Avatamsaka Sutra. Why? You have surpassed the 10 Dharma realms. Not only have you surpassed the 6 realms, you have surpassed the 10 Dharma realms, and you have attained one true Dharma realm. In other words, you have lived the life of a true Dharmakaya master, so how can it be the same? But it has not yet reached the highest state, so you still have non-stop self-awareness, and awareness of others. And it is necessary to break through ignorance. Ignorance is delusion. If you break it completely, then you will feel full. This fullness means consummation. When delusion and ignorance are completely eliminated, this is fullness, and the ultimate and perfect Buddhahood is achieved.